Om Namah Shivaya. I am astrologer and author, Professor Rudraksha from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Today's topic is just an expression of my agony towards those amateurs astrologers, youngsters taking astrology lightly. I have already done another video, but today I think let's another video to ponder that why this is happening so. Nowadays, many online portals are there who have lost almost all the ethics in astrological consultation. They will not hesitate to say you if they will ask that tomorrow I will die or not. So, and enough lie. I'm not saying just accusing anything. I was in a portal which I left. I mean, you know that I was in Astrojogi. It is not Astrojogi. Another portal was there. I left because they insisted me to say a lie, which will be conducive for the clients, and the clients were primarily these youngsters. What these youngsters are doing, they are going for this astrological consultation by paying 100 daily. It's one kind of, I know, habit for or addiction for them now. And due course, they are doing their own search. I will not say research, on search on Google and YouTube. What is Rahu? How Rahu can affect, and where uh, people are saying many things. Finally, they develop their own astrological interpretations. This happens because you did it habitually, and what they do next is they started predicting their own horoscope and horoscopes of their kith and kins, and somewhere they are also correct on the basis of probability, also correct. So this is how youngsters are getting into the hobby of astrology. With folded hand, I am saying, please do not do this. Please do not pet astrology. Okay? Either you are an astrologer or you are not. Few others are there, those who visit many astrologers, little bit cheaper. They go to this astrologer, that then do their own search, and this is how the next when they come to me, they say, sir, you know my Rahu Mahadasha is going on, so that I am suffering. When I look at the chart, Rahu is in the Lagna and Navamsha Bhagyamsha. That means ninth or Navamsha Bhagyamsha, and which of the house in the Navamsha, different things. So Rahu is definitely, and say it is a Kumbha Lagna. The time of very good period, the person is scared because he has developed its own astrology. And there is no watchdog, there is no check that everybody should not do. Like if I'll go on practicing this doctor, I'll go to the hospital, sir, I know I have read human biology, I also know human genetics, biochemistry, and other things. Will you allow me to go for just assist in operation? They will not say no. You cannot even assist in operations. For that, you need to at least be MD in surgery, and then need to validate your certificate. Similarly, you cannot say that I have got this hobby of astrology and I will start predicting. It's not so easy, and there is no watchdog. That's the problem. So it is open to all. People have got a lot of time nowadays. Basically, these youngsters, they are into this UPSC preparation, which itself is a lifestyle. I'm not belittling their effort or the UPSC style of preparation, but what I'm observing is, so they have got a lot of time. So they do this read and search, not read, only this Google search and YouTube search. So they do this for their self interpretation primarily, and they will not hesitate to interpret that for their family and their friends. And finally, it will be horrendous, it will be very problematic for them for the sake of Jyotisha and for the communities. So, my suggestion is, if you are not, if you are at all interested to become an astrologer, do that. Engaged in your life, fine. Please produce some research papers. Please write astrology, because when you write it, at least your writing will be rectified by the editor. If you send it to modern astrology or express storyteller, I'm not saying that you do there, or even our planets and forecast. The editor, they will check that no, no, you have done wrong things here. Only looking at this horoscope, Rahu bad, Sunny bad, Jupiter good, Venus good. What is this? It is too much childishness in astrology. And adding to this, nowadays, 3 days courses, 7 days courses, uh, uh, 1 day workshop, and you will be given one astrology. Basically, it is happening that Vastu things, but in astrology also, 1 day you learn astrology, you give very less amount. See, I'm not saying that the 1 month course is bad for you. Even 1 month you are visiting a perfect guru, he will guide you, but you will not able to digest, or what I can say, control astrology if you will not do it on a full-time basis. You will not able to do that, because if you are in another business, you cannot go to conferences and present there. If you are another business, you cannot consult. So I have seen many people, they have got interest, they keep it to themselves, they no disclose. That is also somehow harmless. But this hobby, astrology is my hobby. I'm an MTech student, I'm a medical student. Please do not do this. The second thing I always say, where my rule, I take out my rule is your astrological tradition. Astrology, if is a tradition, then definitely from your childhood you understand the process by default. That is where culture works. You see a lot of books behind my back, because my grandfather was a professor. Nityanand Roy was a professor in Utkal University, that too in English. So even if I was not from English honors, I have read more than the English honors people. Even nowadays, the PhD scholars in English, those who rectify my books, they will not heard of term Paine, not gone through the books of Gorky, not even heard of Reader's Digest Select editions. So it is okay, but I cannot say that I am a professor in English. But this culture is with me. My practice was required. Similarly, if a culture is there for astrology, like said Rama and Sai, even Guru Barken Rao, from the age of 5, his mother Saraswani Devi is teaching him astrology. It's really good. Like my grandfather used to tell me the story of Oliver Twist, Tale of Two Cities. Hmm. So culture, familial culture has a strength. There, even if you are not directly into the culture of astrology, you are not into that. And take my words, you can only realize your ignorance, you can only realize your nuances when you are into full-time astrology. Then you can realize, no, no, this much things I was losing. I was just looking at the D1, wrongly interpreting the Drakshana, because there was another Drakshana known as Jagannatha Drakshana. Well, because you don't have time. We are taking it as a hobby, and astrology cannot be a hobby. I cannot say medical science is my hobby. Engineering is my hobby. Will you give me architecture is my hobby? No. Time and again, I am saying, for the sake of Jyotisha, and to keep those diverted youngsters, to bring them into the right path, so that they will allow astrology to astrologers only. The other argument is we are there to help the poor. Astrology is not meant to help the poor, to help any people. It is meant for the person who is prepared to rectify his or her karma in this lifetime, peeping into his past life karma. Somebody isn't coming, hey, you know why I am not into this. So you just told him, and he or she went away, it does not matter. Say these are the wrong you have done. So here, to getting a right client in the astrology is a problem. Many people are calling me when they say, "Sir, how much money you take? How come you take this much money?" I said, it's fine, then you go to a 500 rupees astrologer who stops you. And there are people who also pay me what is written in my consultation package. They say, no, sir, we want to pay. Yes, they pay more than that. They don't even know me. Because there are serious consultants. Those who really want to reform, there your prediction is required for them. You cannot do any help to society also, because even if you do any mundane prediction by your amateur and habitual astrologer, tomorrow there will be India-Pakistan war in 2026 July. I have predicted nobody will give you that recognition. Even if I know many things, I have to stop with myself. We are not funded or recognized by government or the that institute, that IDSA. I was trying to remember that Indian Defense Research and some institute. Uh, so they will not ask you that when the war will be over. So even the mundane prediction, which expected to be helpful for the commonwealth, this time there will be heavy rain. IMD department will not ask you. So why? Why to abuse astrology? If you are really want the help of astrology, please hire one astrologer. I give personally a lifetime service. You pay me once, lifetime I am with you. As long as I am alive with this body, when I left this body, I am unsure. Sir, I paid Professor Mohapatra last month, but he died. So your money was. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. But that kind of service, if somebody is giving, it is your guru, it is your student, it is your friends, astrologers, whenever. Select one good astrologer whom you think predictions are working, provided you also working on your remedies. Then you take the help of astrology. Never try to make astrology as a pet thing, hobby thing. I sincerely request you. This is the loss of dignity of astrology. This is like you are making astrology as a mockery. Okay, so few exceptions, right? Traditions. If you're writing, if you are doing part-time consultation now after your 10 years of experience like that, then you are free to watch my videos, to read astrological books like that. If you are planning to become an astrologer or else, these habitual astrologers, they are actually becoming threat to us, threat to the realm of astrology, and threat to the society. Themselves also, they will say, like I said, the example, that Rahu is extremely Gokaraka, Rahu is killing yourself. So this is really a super science. I realized what it is when I left my 1.5 package monthly job, came here, left my families, everything, and I started doing full-time research. I understood that what it is. Possibly that is why I produced so many research papers, books in a so small period of experience. I don't hesitate to say that I have only got this 5 to 6 years experience in astrology. Before that, I don't belong to a family of tradition, nothing like that. That's the power of quality involvement. If you do that, I think you are very smart people nowadays, youngsters, ITNs, other things. They can do excellent within 2 months, 2 years. They can do excellent justice to astrology. But at time, as long as it is part time, horrible. Well, I hope that you take my word seriously and maintain the dignity of astrology. If you really believe it, if you really have trust on it, and now that it is approved under universities, at least you go for a systematic learning. 4 years, 5 years of courses are there. You read there. I hope you understand. I have no accusation, no problem to your personal choices. But please also understand my words where you are making severe mistake by trying to pet astrology, which is really a super science. At least it needs your lifetime to understand this much of this. Well, this is all for today. If Lord Mahadeva wants, I'll come up with another new video soon. Till then, God bless you all. Om Namah Shivaya.